What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Major League Baseball here on Twitch or YouTube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. Ideally, Twitch.tv/ShaunosaurusRex, but still working on that old schedule there. I know you're probably thinking, man, how long does it take to put together a schedule? You would be surprised. Yeah, welcome on in. Hopefully you're doing well. It was a rough day yesterday. James Paxton got tagged with the loss as the Mariners fell 3-2. Pretty shitty ending, honestly, but not a terrible game. Fell down by 2 runs. Were able to get those 2 runs back. Tied the game. Weird misplay in the outfield. I was very frustrated with. Gave them a 1-run lead. Couldn't do anything in the top of the 9th, which was unfortunate. Henniger got on with a double, a ground rule double. We put Trammell on, who has 91 speed. Couldn't get him home to at least send it to the bottom of the 9th. Instead, it ended with a 3-2 defeat. Kansas City continues to be the Kansas City Royal pains in my ass. And we'll look to get right today, get back in the winning side of things, as Justice Sheffield with a 13-11 record, 3.90 ERA. Takes on Danny Duffy, 7-7 with a 5.06 ERA. Did he not pitch yesterday? Hold on. Now I'm confused. I almost simmed the entire season. Who the hell? Yeah, Danny Duffy pitched 6 innings yesterday. Weird. Okay, well, it'll probably be a different pitcher. I don't know what's happening. Doesn't matter. Point is, Kansas City, 63-85. Given the Mariners fits, they are now 3-2 against the Mariners this season. And these were games that I was really looking forward to taking advantage of and getting good wins, keeping the Angels at a distance, which we were unable to do yesterday. Los Angeles gained a game on us. We are both 6-4 in our last 10, which is good news. The Angels are 3 games behind us. The Astros 11 games back, and they are 5 games away from being eliminated for contention of with the American League pennant. We can still get the American League title, American League West title, that is, and that's what I would like to do. But we have struggled over the last couple of weeks since the 4-game set against Kansas City here, or in Seattle. That kind of continued. We've given up 420 runs, which I appreciate. Angels do lead the wild card. They are quite a bit ahead of the Astros. The Astros lost yesterday. The Yankees able to make up a little bit of ground there, 1.5 games back of that second wild card spot. The White Sox 3 days away, 3 games away from being eliminated. The Rays 6, Red Sox 7, and Cleveland with under 10 games, and they are 2-8 in their last 10. I don't know what in the world happened. I have no idea. They were locked into that top spot for the entirety of the season and just have not done well for months now. The Twins, they're doing okay. 96-52, 7-3 in their last 10 games. They struggled as well. They have clinched the division though, so good for them. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump on into today's game. I guess we could take a look at Cleveland's schedule, but that would be absolutely. I have no idea. It is mind-boggling. They were locked in for the first 2 months of the season and just fell off a cliff. Maybe even longer, honestly. Took a big old glug of soda right before I started recording, so that's good. Another left-handed pitcher today. I don't... struggled with it yesterday. Maybe today will be a little bit better. We're going to go with kind of a similar lineup, which probably isn't the smartest thing in the world, but yeah. we will put Goodspeed at the top and the very bottom of the lineup. And then we'll be kind of speed free for most of the middle. Once we get to Seeger. But that's okay. We'll go ahead and we'll just jump in. I don't really have any additions to add or do anything, so we'll just jump on in here. It does say that they're going with Duffy again, so I don't know. Maybe because he had so much energy left, because I don't think he threw a ton of pitches yesterday. They just said, you know what? Go for it. If you like this kind of content, we're winding down this season, but there's still plenty to enjoy. Every day at 1 p.m. Pacific time, we have 9 games on this road trip, plus 9 games at home, so we have 18 games remaining. That doesn't sound right. That's too many games. Or my math has been bad for longer than I thought. This is game number 100 and I believe 148.
MLB The Show has Saturday Night
Am I wrong? I'm so confused. Scroll down and subscribe. Ring that bell while I figure this out. 92 and 55. 92 and 55. 147. So this is game number 148. So we have 148, 149, 150. Yeah, there's only 15 games left. Oh, it's because we only have 6 more home games. That's the problem. I confused myself. Yeah, sorry about that. Danny Duffy, 21 starts, 7-7 record, 5.06 ERA. Who cares? Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah. So he is working with about half stamina, which is not great. And maybe not great for me because I struggled against him yesterday. High Strike gets us started here in Kansas City for game number 2. We need to win the next 2 games in order to unlock the ability to open cards. I don't know why I keep saying unlock. I said it a couple of times and it broke my brain. Oh, damn it. That cost me a triple. That'll work. I actually thought that was going to be an out. Nope. Punch the table, my bad. Okay.
And though he's been in a bit of a slump in the last few series, he's still in line to finish the season with one of the league's top batting averages.
331 average for Jake Fraley. 3 home runs.
But I'm sure he'll tell you that he's fully aware he is right in line to potentially run down a batting crown, but not the way he's swinging the bat right now. He has to find a way to relax himself.
Settle down. Yeah, so what happened in my brain was I gave myself an extra series at home, which doesn't make any sense. Ooh, that is a nice slider on that. Okay.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers.
Watch for an outside pitch trying to get me to swing lefty on lefty. Ooh, instead it was a high fastball. 1 and 2. Just a nice calm approach today. Nice, calm, contact swing approach.
Just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
That'll at least advance the runner. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it. That'll work. Kyle Lewis can come up, get a sac fly. Bing, bang, boom.
Next, here is Kyle Lewis. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Yeah. After this series against Kansas City, we'll see nothing but American League West teams. I wanted that. I said a contact swing approach, and I had immediately decided, you know what, no.
Lewis carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau.
Ooh, boy. That was a contact swing. Just ugly.
Fantastic numbers this year. He's really hit a bump over his last 10 games. Not a great time for him to lose his touch at the plate.
And this is the last time you want to go into a little mini slump right here.
And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases.
Probably could have gone to third. I'm okay with it.
Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seeger. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title.
This guy's been near the league leading home runs all season long. 3 home runs, D-Row, in his last 10 games.
Yeah, not absolutely on fire by his standards, but certainly not making a mistake at the plate right now. I see this guy closing it out and being the home run champion.
Lofted in the air out toward right center, and that's going to fall for a base hit.
There we go. There we go.
So the base hit there plates their second run of the inning and brings us to our league leaderboard in terms of RBIs.
Ribbies?
He sits third.
Trout has been up on the top of that leaderboard for a while, and he has had about that lead for the entirety that I've noticed it.
Mitch Henniger the next to bat. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
4-seam slider, changeup, 2-seam curveball. All right, that's fine. Wasn't really looking for the changeup there. Looking more for a fastball. That's fine.
When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Oh.
Grounded back up the middle. Mondesi brings it in to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired.
Dang it.
So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and
all right.
left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Seattle leads this one 2-0.
Justice Sheffield, he is on the mound today. 29 starts, 13-11 record, 3.90 ERA, 189.1 innings pitched, 100 strikeouts even, 5 walks. There you go.
On the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
Into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one's
that was an awful pitch. I don't know why I thought that was gonna.
And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start
just
of play
goofed.
here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what
there
they
you
did.
go.
Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
1-2.
I hope it's been interesting here on YouTube.com/Shaunosaurus Rex.
And if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Popped up.
All right, see if we can figure out this slider.
Taken in for out number 1.
It had escaped me there for a little while, but we'll see if we can get it dialed in here.
Ready now is Eric Mejia. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And now a pitch on the way.
There's a nice strike right there.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Moore ranging
That'll
into
work.
the outfield. He gets
Nice
there,
catch.
and that's the second out. Now it'll be Andrew Benintendi looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ooh boy, that was awful. Awful.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do
That's a nice pitch. Little high, but I'll take that on the outside. I like it.
And he goes
Ooh.
against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
He's going for two. Fraley. That's an easy out.
And they'll get him at
All
second,
right.
and with that, the side is retired. KC down in order. They trail it here 2-0.
Very weird, weirdly aggressive base running the decision there, not option. That was, like, that wasn't even close. I had him beat by like
Second
4
inning
steps.
set to go, and next to him
Wild.
is the catcher, Tom
Okay.
Murphy.
For me, this is
He only threw 12 pitches.
inning here. There
Did get a couple of
couple of
runs across, which is nice.
Building that lead. That's how you bury someone.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That was a big power
Swing and a
swing.
miss that time. Strike one.
He's been leading off with that changeup, or he's been leading off speed. That first pitch.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul.
I believe
ball.
that's too early on both those changeups.
And the pitch. And this
Ooh,
is
then
pop
late.
foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out.
The designated hitter. Ty.
Changeup, fastball. Early,
Next
real
to
late.
hit, Ty France. First delivery to him. Line drive to left.
That'll work.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
He's been throwing him a lot. A lot of off speed early. And he's missed high,
Stepping in
so.
now, Dylan Moore.
Ooh, that was
Promptly
not
send it in the
great.
air out to center field. Taylor comes on now and makes the
Yeah,
catch in shallow
gross.
center for
Gross.
number 2. Set to go now, Evan White, and we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now. He's set. Here it comes. He swings and grounds it to short.
Ooh.
Throw on to second for the force, and
Damn
the
it.
side is retired. Mariners leave one,
Ugh.
but they hold a 2-0
I mean,
lead.
it's a classic digital Mariners inning right there. Got a hit going. Had some momentum going into that second inning, and then just nothing.
Ready to go
Just
for
a
the
whole
last
ass
half of the inning.
bunch of
They'll
nothing.
bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. First pitch on the way. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Oh, my nose. Stop. Stop it.
Batting fifth. The catcher. Salvador Perez.
Next
All right.
up is
Salvador Perez. It's our big smile guy from yesterday.
First offering on its way.
There you go. I like that. I like that slider when it's working. Ooh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, I thought he had it. I thought he had it. Oh, no. Salvador Perez.
Shot to dead center, and that is 27 for him on the year. And the Royals have cut the deficit now to 2-1.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Fuck. I don't think there was actually much of a shot to even get that. It also wasn't that bad of a pitch. It was just a better hit. The wind was even blowing in, and I just... Yeah. We'll take a quick look at the replay. We actually had a lot of replays in yesterday's game, so we won't. Yeah, there was no way he was going to get that. No way. That was a changeup that just didn't get quite as low as I wanted it to, and
just able to get a piece of that.
that's all right.
Strike one. He comes in with that average down in the two.
Do have the lead.
18 homers and 54 runs batted in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Lewis, and he tracks it.
Well, that was
down.
just a really bad
Play
pitch.
to record
That was
the
a
second out.
terrible pitch. Gross. Gross, gross, gross.
Here's Carlos Santana now, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
That was a slider. Ugh, gross.
Here's the first pitch to him.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Okay.
But a good scoop at first saves an error as
All
the
right.
side is retired.
Salvador Perez comes through, gets the solo
The
shot.
Royals draw one closer thanks
Damn
to
it.
this solo home run. We've played two, and this is now a 2-1 ball game.
I wonder if that was back-to-back pitches on that at bat there.
For the start of the inning and stepping up as the
No,
shortstop.
I thought it was the first one. I'm pretty sure was a slider. Donnie Walton led off with a double.
Duffy sets. First pitch on the way. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Ooh. All right.
Towards second.
Ooh, drats.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
It's not what I wanted.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Jake Fraley, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Got the ground out with Fraley.
From the stretch.
Low.
Fastball
All right.
just misses.
He did advance the runner to third, so hard to be too mad about it.
Lifted the other way out to left center.
And that just hung up in the air a little too much.
Out there, and there are 2 away now.
Pretty good contact there, just
Next
bad
for
luck.
Seattle, Kyle Lewis. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And the pitch. Hit on the
Oh!
ground out to short. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error.
Early
as the
on
side
it.
is retired.
Fuck.
Mariners are
Damn
down
it.
in order.
I
They lead it
wanted that
2-1.
one. Damn
Now
it.
with the play
Damn it.
is
I
Ryan McBroom.
I was looking right where it was.
Contest.
Designated hitter. Ryan.
I just see Kyle Lewis and Kyle Seeger. I get super fucking hyped. I'm like, God damn it.
Deals, here's the
They
first
could just
pitch.
jack this right out of the fucking universe.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Chew, pardon me. Chew, pardon me. Oh,
Pitch
thank
is a
God.
sinker taken
Thank
for a
God.
Strike 1 and 2.
Went okay.
Popped up. Moore has a play. 1 away.
Should have dove for it. Should have made a highlight reel catch
So
for no
next
reason.
to
For like
bat
the
will be
simplest out.
Michael Taylor.
Michael A. Taylor.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball
There we go.
taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead.
Ooh, that's a strike. Come on, dude. Come on, dude.
and 2 strikes.
What? Is that like a makeup call or something? How is that a strike, but the other one wasn't? I mean, I guess either way, you're looking at a 1 and 2 count. So hard to be too bummed about it.
Swinging a blooper to the
Okay,
right
that's
side.
not who I thought I was going to get,
Moving to
but
his
that'll
left.
work.
2 gone. So the lineup flips over and digging in.
Curious to see if we'll get the
He popped out in his first
same
inning.
pitcher in the next inning. We probably gave him a higher.
Line towards center field.
There we go.
But this will
All right,
not
that'll
get
take care of
out
it
enough
to
as
end the
it's
third
thrown
inning.
out there in
2-1.
center, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2.
Seeger, Henniger, Murphy.
Our score remains 2-1. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the third baseman, Kyle Seeger.
Come on, Diamondbacks.
First pitch on its way.
Outside. All right, that'll work.
The 1-0 home.
Oh, no.
Dozier is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter,
At the plate now is Mitch Henniger. First pitch of the AB on its way. Line towards center field.
Okay. All right, that got down. That got down.
Outfield grass.
I was worried that was going to be a nice catch there. Just like rough luck. Gotta slow down. Slow down. He's only thrown 27 pitches through 3 1/3. He doesn't have energy. We should be able to get into this bullpen. Stop.
Get caught up in it. You have to trust
Just
the process. Keep doing what got you to this point.
Relax.
Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan and studying the opposing pitcher.
Tom Murphy will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch.
Fuck. That changeup has given me some problems.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
These guys are
That hit him, but I was swinging, so I'm a little surprised they gave that to me.
They'll never
But
show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
I'm surprised that qualified as a hit by pitch.
So one down with a pair of runners aboard, and that'll bring in Ty France. Now here's the first offering.
Ooh, that was a nice curveball.
The 0-1 delivery. Down the left field line and hard hit. Henniger rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner will score from second.
That'll work. What a nice piece of hitting, Ty
We
France.
got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher he's given up some runs and looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Into the box now, Dylan Moore as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through, a base hit. And the runner
Okay,
from
got the
third
run
crosses
back.
the plate.
Added one on.
The first baseman, number 12.
I'm surprised they have not actually brought in a new pitcher yet. And thankfully that poked through the
The next batter will be Evan White.
Oh,
Now
God.
a
Yeah,
swing and a
stop.
softly hit
Fuck.
ground ball. He's 0 for 1
instead of
thus
getting
far.
a double play. So the hit by pitch comes back to bite.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Starting to loosen up. Ooh, boy, that's not good.
France. Over at second, Moore is over at first with one away. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Now here comes the Royal
They
skipper up the
literally are
stairs
bringing in
on
the
his
next
way to
pitcher.
mound.
He's going to hit the showers early today.
For his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly
Clark
was
Schmidt,
not sharp.
14 games with a 1-3 record, 60 innings pitched, 4.18 ERA, 38-24 strikeouts to walks. He's a righty, Donnie Walton. Four-seam curveball, changeup, two-seam.
At the plate, Donnie Walton lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. Bases are loaded with only one out. 2-1 count.
That's a good take. That's a good take.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone.
Definitely missed on that first pitch, that off speed. I believe it was a changeup up in the zone. Curveball.
Cue shot here out towards short. That's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run
That's
scores.
a couple of little
Third, so
bloop
everyone
shots
moves
there.
up, and they remain loaded here with still only one gone.
And we have speed here. Should be 62 speed, 70 speed, 75.
So now to the plate, Jake Fraley, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Fraley brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
1 run scores, and the second run will score to make this a 7-1 ball game.
What the hell is happening?
Another hit, first of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. A bouncer up the middle. Mondesi picks it up. There's one.
Well, that's unfortunate.
And that's how the side is retired.
All right, well.
9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Mariners 7 and the Royals 1.
That'll
Now
work.
to the plate, Eric Mejia, and D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Here's the first pitch. That
There
one's
we go.
down around the knees.
A little bit of a disappointing way to end that inning with that double play,
With this
but
big a lead, you have to
kind
just
of
pound the zone and force the
unsurprising.
team to get aggressive in the box.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And quickly, there's one down to lead off.
this is a little more what I was hoping for / expecting yesterday.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Benintendi. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time.
Oh, that's why they have two hits.
Fellas,
That's
not
right.
sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
0-1 the count.
I was like, they have two. How do they have two
The
hits?
pitch.
Forgot that he tried to stretch that single into a double, and like did not even come close. That was a bad changeup. I'm going to wave him off. I'm going to go slider on this outside corner.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. He's got
Almost
it.
overran that.
They're two gone to
Phew.
start the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Striding in is Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit to short. Throw on to first.
God, why was that so close? Holy shit.
Down in order. They're down 7-1.
Fucking calm down, huh?
Welcome back.
Oh, we're gonna send it down to Heidi.
We get set for the top of the fifth.
Hi, Heidi.
Matt, I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Kyle Seeger. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and deep.
That might go. That might go. Get the fuck out. That's gone. Home run number 49 for Kyle Seeger. Let's go, baby. That one I just went for.
A solo home run here for Kyle Seeger. One shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Ooh, the Yankees. Half a game back in the East.
In baseball, that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Stepping in now is Mitch Henniger. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
God damn it.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Ooh, right to him. Right to him. Just laid on that changeup or curveball. Damn it. I was overthinking that first pitch. I was thinking about how I so frequently just go for broke the following pitch after a home run, and I threw away a couple of good opportunities. I threw that one away. That sucked. That was right where I was looking. Gross.
They're going to take 0-0. He's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much
That'll
more
work.
susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, nice play by the left fielder right there to get into the corner and get that ball in. Has to make you feel good that the guys are busting their hump out there for you defensively.
You know, a lot of times they always say, hey, you could put anybody in those corner outfield positions, but that's an example right there where getting to the ball and getting in quickly, keep that guy to a single. Big play.
Yeah, there was no way he was getting that to a
So here
double.
now is Ty France.
I mean, even if that went all the way to the wall, it was still going to probably be a pretty close play because he is very slow.
First pitch of the AB now. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one.
Gross.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a liner. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Dylan Moore.
Next up, Dylan Moore delivered an RBI single last time up. First offering. Murphy is off at first with 2 away. And that misses
Ooh,
downstairs
okay. All right.
for a ball, 1-1.
A little worried that was going to be called a strike. See if he goes up top.
Lifted in the air out to right. Soler's after it. He gets there to make
Well,
the
I was
catch.
right. I was a little late on that. Kyle Seeger, though, coming through with a big solo shot.
One more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Middle of the night from Kauffman Stadium, it's the Mariners 8 and the Royals 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's
Hi, Heidi.
Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Speaking of a man who has had things going his way, Salvador Perez, solo home run in that second inning. We'll take a quick look at his previous pitches. Yeah, it was a slider that was nicely located and then a changeup that was missed.
Here's the first pitch. Salvador Perez is at
I
the
wanted it
plate.
lower in the
Takes a
zone
cold strike.
on the outside, right where that sinker was.
Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Ooh, that
On
was
the
perfect.
slider, and that's out number 1.
That'll
That's
work.
just quality pitching right there for that
First
strikeout.
strikeout of the day
Some
for
guys are
Sheffield.
no good low ball
Wow.
hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
So what's the difference? We threw a bunch of sinkers and then a changeup. Sinker's 94, the slider about 10 miles, 6 to 10 miles an hour slower. Okay.
Hunter Dozier digging in now. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the run is Henniger, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
He took like 2 steps and then... No, thank you.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Good hard sinker swung on and missed 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Down the third baseline. Seeger fields it cleanly, and that's the second out.
Up next to the Royals.
Digging in next, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
I have had the same
First pitch.
piece of Halo
This will
music
take a look
stuck
at
in my
the
head
slider
for
here that finds
like
the zone for
the
strike 1.
about 24 hours, maybe even longer.
So far in this
I'm just
one,
like, oh
we head
god.
into middle part of
Today,
the how about 90% of his
a
first
little
pitches
peek behind the
have been for
scenes,
strikes?
playing
If he continues to do
2
that, he
Xbox
just
or
might finish this
Microsoft
one.
Studio games, and then a Sony
To the
game.
windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh
Still no balls and
shit!
2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in over to first, and that retires the side.
Yeah, finished Halo 2
Royals go down
today.
1-2-3.
Good video
It's
game.
still an
Enjoyed it a lot.
8-1 ball game.
A lot more than Combat Evolved. And then obviously playing MLB The Show, as you know, Sony game. And then we wrapping it up tonight here in a couple hours with Forza Horizon 5, which if I had known, that was a terrible swing. All right, way too aggressive. If I had known, you could have set your clock to New Zealand time on your Xbox and could have played. Could have already played the game. That was a strike. But I didn't know, so I didn't do it. And by the time I realized it was too late. Which is kind of weird because I did it. I did that with a game that sucked called Cyberpunk 2077, but a game that I'm really looking forward to. I was like, eh.
Here comes the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. On the move is
Okay.
Taylor.
Not a terrible at bat there. Really lucky that third pitch was called a ball, and we were able to wiggle that back to a full count. I mean, wiggle it back to even, drive it to a full count, and
First pitch on its way. Hit back up.
so I'm curious. It seems like with the way this guy, so he's thrown 26 pitches, which for most relievers is a lot of pitches. Like I used Munoz for 2 innings and he threw like 30 pitches and he was out for 3 days. He must be a starter. Like their rotations like kind of fucked up or something.
At the plate now, Jake Fraley. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Drop. Not into his glove.
Left fielder as he takes
Dude.
charge for the second out. Next to stand in is Kyle Lewis. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
By rolling into another 2-ball?
Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's fine. 3 home runs, huh? That's a little surprising considering that they're like, he's been in a rut.
Here's the 0-1.
It's a good take.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. The 2-1. Rolled
Oh,
slowly
no.
down the third baseline. Knee high, he barehands it. Got him. So no runs on a hit here. No
Yuck.
errors. 1 man left on.
Gross.
We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Mariners 8 and the Royals 1. So here's the Royals DH, Ryan McBroom. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
It is kind of nice that we got 2 runs in the first. That was a good start. We got 5 in the 4th, and then even added 1 on in the 5th. So it's a little more spread out. I was getting a little worried that it was going to be like 1 good inning and kind of just holding on. Give up that solo home run and hold on a little tighter.
And that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Now a swinging bunt. Foul ball, strike 2. Tries the
Missed.
slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how
There we go.
game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and
Strikeout number 2.
everyone out, but other times
That is the second time that they have commentators cursed the pitcher. If he can't get it together, he's going to get pulled. Immediately got pulled. Doesn't throw a lot of strikeouts. Immediately gets a strikeout. Nice.
To the plate now, Michael Taylor. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. There is Seeger. Throw gets him 2 down. Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming, here it is. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly.
Ooh, that was close. Nice grab at first.
KC down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and into bat next, the third baseman Kyle Seeger. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left.
Foul. Damn it.
But this is
Damn it.
wind up being a foul.
That was a four-seam fastball right down the heart of the plate.
Windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right.
Go.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And
Stand
he
up
is
double
into
for
second
Kyle
with a
Seeger.
double, his third hit of the
That'll
night.
work.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Andres Sautier
They're
comes
bringing in a
on
new
first
guy.
down for better
19 games,
results than
3-7
other
record.
runs that they've
This
run
record.
in this one.
Andres Sautier. No saves, no opportunities. 7.39 ERA in his 67 innings of work. That's very bad. 4-seam, slider, changeup, 2-seam.
Standing in now, Mitch Henniger as he rips
Oh.
it on the ground to second. And a good throw gets him one gone. Now into the box, Tom Murphy. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he grounds one briskly to short, Mondesi brings it in. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile, the run is in to score from third. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see, so here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range and is still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play.
Two pitches, 2 outs for the guy that they brought in.
As he'll swing and
Ooh.
hit this one hard, but
Oh.
off to the left and out of play.
Oh,
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more
that
here.
was it. That was a homer. Just couldn't stay back on it. God damn it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Soft grounder left
Gross.
side. Dozier
What a-
picks it up.
Ugh.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Getting late, stretch time now in
Could have used
Kansas
any of
City.
these hits
Mariners
yesterday.
lead it
Just
9-1.
any of them.
And stepping in, Eric Mejia. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
We have 53 pitches through 6 innings. This is fantastic. We have a big, long road trip. We can get some really deep starts by some of these guys that don't have the most stamina. That'll be super helpful.
Time for the first out. Next, it'll be Andrew Benintendi. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Hang on just 1 second. Hold on. All right, we are back. We're back. Bottom 7. Nobody, 1 out. Here we go. Resetting the scene for myself.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
There's a big old swing on a sinker.
And he's behind 0-1.
Looking good, looking real good time-wise here.
Monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day.
Feeling good.
Attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
1 out, nobody on. 0-2.
Here we go. Big old swing on a changeup. Look at these pitch counts. Absolutely fantastic pitch counts. Only a couple of times he's even been in double digits.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first for the
That'll
out,
work.
3 unassisted. So next to the plate for the Royals, Jorge Soler. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him.
Hey, here we go. That's a nice slider. What do we... We're still in the green. Hell yes.
It's hard to get any better than that.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left.
There we go.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
It's so hard to tell. I didn't want to overrun it. I like kind of underran it, and I tried to correct it, but it wasn't good. Not great. All right, we're through 7 here. Under an hour on this recording, which is fantastic. Even with all the hits that the Mariners have had, that's good news. Usually when there are a lot of hits, it culminates in a pretty long video. You gross, stop. Don't do that.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
It's not easy to get your barrel
it's
to a
gross.
pitch that high. That can
Gross.
be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Great change.
Gross. Fucking disgusting. Ugh. Blue Jays losing 1-0.
So
damn.
White,
Merriweather 4-10. That's not good.
And now the first pitch. Good pitch.
Stop
As he gets
fucking
a swing on
swinging.
the 50 for
Jeez
strike
and
1.
crackers.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
In there,
He did
base
not.
hit.
He threw it low, and I was able to ship it
Pitchers, you
over
gotta
the
start
first
taking
baseman.
notice to this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
In now, Donnie Walton. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game.
Wow.
Now batting, left fielders, Jake Fraley.
Fraley could use a hit here. 2 for 5 would be
Into the
nice.
box, Jake Fraley. Swing and a flare down the line. And
That'll
this is
drop.
turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Center fielder.
All right,
That's
2
a
for 5 for
7-0
Fraley.
Game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Wonder how he's doing. I don't keep track of that.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Oh, like we got him to pitch in the MLB. That was a very poorly phrased sentence. Oh, interesting.
He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
So low except for the one that he missed.
And he fouls this one off.
Comes in low again, maybe?
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. When we looked at this game on paper before it started,
Wow.
I don't think
What the
any
hell?
of us thought
See,
it would
this
go
is
down like
this is the difference between yesterday's and today's game, right? Like, obviously the score's 10-1, but the number of, like, just little bloop shots that have dropped today, just tiny, like, just finding, like, nice open grass to just drop. What are they called? Lawn darts or whatever the commentator says.
where it is.
That's the difference between a win and a loss. Okay, let's fix that hand gesture, sir. He was just trying to call his catcher back, but that looked really bad. Yikes.
And now here's Kyle Seeger. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
Yeah, I just couldn't find those hits yesterday. I got good contact on a lot of stuff, but it was usually right to the outfield. In this game, I've gotten a lot of those little lawn darts, little bloop shots. Cutter, changeup, 2-seam, 4-seam, slider. His fastest pitch is 93.
He's set and the pitch.
Oh no.
Pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible.
About frustrating.
Gross.
Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up and nothing productive comes out of that.
Now the first pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Now 3 runs are in.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game.
Yeah, or yesterday's game.
Happy men in that dugout.
I could just donate 2 runs to yesterday's game.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Curious to see who the player of the game is for the Mariners. Henniger just got 3 ribbies on a double. And that's why it's nice having all those speed guys right in order. Granted, it's because Kyle Seeger popped out, but to get those guys
Here it comes on 0-2.
from first to home,
Odyssey. To his
like,
left, and he makes the play
that's
to
nice.
end the inning.
Okay.
So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come
19
to the plate. They push
hits,
across 4
13 runs scored. I would
Not
love
too
to
many
see
more
these
shots
numbers
left. Half of the
more
8 coming
consistently.
up. The Mariners
Just that
are on
gap.
top, 13
Much
to
smaller
1.
gap. The number of games, 17 hits and then 3 runs have scored. 13 hits and 2 runs. It's like, oh, that's frustrating. Even if it's, 10 runs or 10 hits, 6 runs, 9 hits, 4 runs, like 9 hits, 5 runs. That's better.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away.
Most likely this will be Sheffield's final inning. Of course, with that energy, who
The windup
knows?
And the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Giving chase is Henniger. And he
Ooh,
tracks
nice
it down.
grab by
Nice
Henniger.
play for the first out. So
Kind of makes up for the
now
goof he had
Dozier
yesterday.
Dozier
Though that wasn't really his
from
fault,
so
it was the
far on
game's
this
fault. Why the fuck are you giving that ball to him?
First pitch on its way. Well thrown.
There's a nice
sinker.
sinker.
That time down, but in the strike zone. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Scooped up, and there's out number 2.
Up next is the Royals.
So now Carlos
65
Santana, he bounced
pitches,
out last time
and
up.
we are in 7 2/3 innings. Wow.
That got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last
no.
AB. He's got
Yikes, that was
just a little
awful.
bit more.
Gross,
He's done a real
dude.
nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Wow.
A sliding
Okay.
attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's
3
still
hits,
in
1
total
run, 1
control
earned.
of
No
it.
walks, 2 strikeouts. 67 pitches.
So now to the plate, Ryan McBroom. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. That misses wide.
Ooh.
1 ball and 1 strike. Santana, the runner at first with 2 gone. To the left side, but it's well foul. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time.
Got him.
He struck him out
Got
the 2nd
him.
time tonight.
Only his
Got
3rd strikeout, and we've gotten
strikes.
McBroom
1 left for
twice.
Kansas City.
Wow.
As you can see, they are way behind.
13-1. Like we had 2 innings of 5 runs.
To the plate
I
goes
might
the
just make this a
designated
quick
hitter,
9th.
Ty France, grounded out in his last at bat.
Obviously you always want to have good at bats, but kind of like, you know.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
He has had 2 missed diving efforts in this series. 1 yesterday, 1 today. Well, I guess technically the other one was a sliding effort. But his timing is just a hair off.
At the plate, Dylan Moore, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Ooh. Ooh. Yuck.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
We'll see if we can get Sheffield a complete game today.
Next to dig in, Evan White. 2 hits
I
and 4
should.
attempts to this point.
Should get a pitcher up and warming up.
First pitch of the AB now, as he lines it out to center, and that's in there, base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
At the plate now, Donnie Walton. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are
Ooh.
loaded with 1 away.
Stop. Why? No.
They have not been able to get him out. This is
Any
now a 5-hit
other
ballgame for him
day.
here, and those don't come along
Where
every
are
day.
some of these
Moore
runs?
at home comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
All right. You know what? Kikuchi and a Fletcher. We're up big enough. Four-seam fastball, splitter, slider.
To the plate now, Jake Fraley. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here.
Four-seam, splitter, curveball, slider. I skipped one of those pitches. Lefty on lefty here.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate.
Oh, that throw was up the line.
On the sacrifice fly.
Gross. Kinda didn't really need to do that. Could have just held him and said, fuck it.
To have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
What the fuck are you... It's 14-1.
Stepping in next.
This game has not been in doubt for a while.
Corners now. He's set. Here it comes. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Another one sent foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Popped him
Yeah.
up. Santana waits on it, and that will end the inning. Mariners forced to settle for one.
Yeah, settle for one. 22 hits. Only 14 of those came across.
14-1.
Oh my goodness.
Digging in will be Michael Taylor, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
This is skied out toward right. Henniger in pursuit. He gets
There we
to
go.
it and makes the catch for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adalberto Mondesi. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first is going to take care of him as the Royals are now down to their
We're looking
last
at
chance now.
75 pitches right now through 8 2/3 innings. That is wild.
Retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side.
All right.
And he'll
Nice
put
grab
this one
there to
away.
end the
And
game.
with that, the ball game is over.
Fantastic
Hey, listen,
grab
in
at first.
baseball, we don't see very many
Woo.
complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the first.
Pitch count was under 80 today for
complete game
Delaplane.
victory.
No.
14-1, the final tally here. The M's jumped out to an early
Oh,
lead in the first and
Sheffield,
never
that's who it
back.
was.
Justice Sheffield.
5.
records his
Oh, it was
14th
4
winning
in the
decision of
8th.
the season, and it's a dandy, a complete
But still a
game.
pretty, I mean, a pretty good spread
Danny Duffy
of
was hit hard to the tune
of scoring
7 earned as
innings.
he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Man. So this road trip is off to a weird start. Tight loss yesterday. Huge win today. Just an absolute demolition of Kansas City today. 22 hits, 14 runs scored. Kyle Seeger is your player of the game, which is stunning considering that Henniger had 3 ribbies. I guess I thought he had more. Lewis 2 for 6 with a double, 2 ribbies, 2 runs. Donnie Walton 5 for 6 with a double, a ribby, 2 runs. Kyle Seeger 3 for 5. Your player of the game had a home run, a double, 2 ribbies, 2 runs. And I think I listed everyone. Henniger 2 for 5, double, 3 ribbies. Justice Sheffield complete 1-run game. 3 hits, only 3 hits given up, got 3 strikeouts, no walks, and then just the 1 solo home run, which was given up to Mr. Big Smile, Salvador Perez. All that they really can write home about for Kansas City. They had 3 players that were 1 for 3. That totaled their offensive output. Danny Duffy got tagged with the loss. He pitched both games. He started both games. He threw 3.1 innings pitched today, 8 hits, no strikeouts, no walks, 7 earned runs tagged on him. He wasn't actually looking too bad. That gave up the couple in the first, easy second, really easy third. All came apart though in the fourth. The Mariners score 2-0-0, 5-1, 0-1, 4-1. So there you have it. We'll confirm the exit as you get one last look at the stats. Halfway complete there. We just need one more win to open a pack of Allen and Ginter World Champions baseball cards. Would love some of these runs for a few other games that I've played against Kansas City. Would have been nice. A couple of these yesterday. But just a lot of those little lawn dart bloop shots that found some grass that were just perfect hits to keep things going. Wasn't able to get that stuff yesterday, which was a little frustrating. It didn't necessarily lead to the loss, but it felt tricky to be able to get back into that game at times where it's good contact, but it's right to a defender. Today, everything was working for the Mariners, blowing out Kansas City 14-1. I believe that is the largest number of runs we have scored this season. Colorado game was 13-2, and I don't think... I mean, we've been involved in some lopsided games. We usually top out like 7-8. There's a 9-1 against Minnesota. I don't think there's really going to be anything back here because there weren't a lot of wins. Another 9, a 6, a 7, 7. So that's our high runs of the season, 14-1. Still totaled 15 total runs between the Colorado game and the Kansas City game. Just 13-2, 14-1. Anyway, there you go. There's your game. We'll see you tomorrow for the series finale, the rubber match. Mariners looking to win, get the series victory to head off to Oakland, feeling good as the Mariners inch their way towards 100 wins on the season. Obviously, the Allen and Ginter World Champions baseball cards, those are up for grabs. That's what we're going to want to see tomorrow. So there you go. If you'd like to see what happens, be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell. And that way you'll be notified when new videos post every day, 6 a.m. and 1 p.m., which baseball is 1 p.m. Today's 6 a.m. video was Forza Horizon 5. Was it good? I don't know. I haven't played it yet. Unlocks here at about an hour and 15 minutes. So take a little break, come back with some hype and some energy, and enjoy one of my favorite, might be my favorite racing series around today. Could be my all-time favorite racing series. The quality of those games is outstanding. It's because it's Forza, which is good, but then like more of that open world stuff, which vibes with me a little bit better. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, we'll see you tomorrow for game number 3 / game number, I believe, 149 tomorrow. Thank you again so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Go Mariners.